Hello everyone. Welcome to the new class of Fiber to Fabric. Before starting the class, let me show you this fabric. Yes, it is a woolen fabric which we need during winter months. So today we will study about the story of wool, and first of all we will see from where does it come. So wool comes from the fleece or hair of wool yielding animals. A thick coat of hair keeps the body warm as it traps air, which is a poor conductor of heat. If you see these animals, there is a thick coat of hair on their body, and it is this coat of hair which traps a lot of air, and as you all know that air is a poor conductor of heat. That's why this trapped air does not allow the heat of the animal to go outside into the environment. So in this way it keeps the body of these organisms warm. Now if we study the fleece of sheep, it is having two kinds of hair. Even if you see yourself, you may find that there are different kinds of hair on your body. If you compare the hair on your head and the hair on your hands, they are quite different. In the same way, the sheep has two different kind of hair. One is the coarse beard hair, which is of no use to us, and another is the soft and fine under hair, which is used for making wool. Now, it is a common perception that we get wool from sheep. But do you know that we get sheep from different animals? And these animals are yak. If you see the places where yak is found, you may find it in Ladakh and Tibet. And this camel, we also obtain the wool from the camel. And as you all are familiar that the camel are found in desert areas. And this goat, this is found in Kashmir. Kashmiri goat provides us with pashmina shawl and provides the wool from which the pashmina shawl is made, and this goat we may find in Kashmir. These are the animals called llama and alpaca. The llama and alpaca are found in South America. You may find these llama and alpaca, which are a very rich source of wool, found in South America. If you see the sheep, there are many varieties of sheep. It is not that sheep are of only one kind. There are varieties of sheep, and many varieties of sheep are found in different parts of India. For example, if you see the breed of sheep called Bhakarwari, which provides us woolen shawls, it is found in Jammu and Kashmir. You may see this woolen shawl. It is found from the sheep of the breed Bhakarwari. You may find the breed called Patanwari in Gujarat. Here you may find the Patanwari breed of sheep, and it provides us with hosiery wool. This kind of wool is provided by the Patanwari breed. If you see the Lohi provides a very good quality wool, and you may find the Lohi sheep in Rajasthan and Punjab. If you see the Marwari wool, which provides a coarse wool, which may be used for making ropes, it is found in Gujarat. This Marwari breed is found in Gujarat. If you see the Rampur, if you want to search for Rampur Bushire breed of sheep, which provides us with brown fleece, it is found in Uttar Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh. This is Uttar Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh. Here you may find Rampur Bushire. Yet another breed of Nali breed of sheep, which provides us with carpet wool, it is found in Rajasthan, Haryana and Punjab. Rajasthan, Haryana and Punjab. These are the adjacent areas in which you may find the Nali breed of sheep, which is the wool obtained from which is used to make carpet. So this is about different varieties of animals which provide us with wool which are not only found in India but in different parts of the world. Now, the animal from which we are getting the wool has to be reared. So now we will see what is this rearing and breeding. So rearing is nothing but looking after of the animal by providing food, shelter and health care. So if we are rearing any animal, what we have to do? We have to provide the animal with food, with shelter, and we have to provide good hygiene so that health is also taken care of. So if we talk about rearing of sheep, these sheep are taken for grazing. If you go to the plains of Rajasthan, Haryana and Gujarat, you may find shepherds taking the flocks of sheep for grazing. So, for feeding they are provided with grass, and apart from grass they are also provided with pulses, corn, jowar and oil cakes. What are these oil cakes? While oil cakes are the substances which are left once we remove the oil from the seeds. For example, if the oil has been extracted from the mustard seeds, what is left is called the oil cakes. So these animals are also provided, apart from grass, also provided with pulses, corn, jowar and oil cakes. Now, for getting good quality wool, what needs to be done? These sheep must be bred or must be allowed to reproduce. For allowing the sheep to reproduce, it is needed that good quality of sheep are selected as parents. This is called selective breeding. Selective breeding means animals with desirable characters are chosen and bred to obtain offsprings of desirable characters. Offsprings means children or next generation. So, and in case of sheep, the desirable characters are the soft under hair or the thick hair. Means we want that the density of hair should be more, and there are some varieties of sheep which only has the soft and fine under hair. So for selectively breeding the sheep, what we choose the parents which are having the soft and fine under hair, and we choose the parent which is having the thick hair. So this is all about this class. I hope you like this class. Thank you for watching.